Alright, so we got a 08 F-450 here, King Ranch. It's got 2 keys, 2 fobs, and at least one of the fobs works. Yep, so that one works. The other one, I think the battery's dead. They both might be dead. We'll double check that, make sure. We got a bunch of extras. So it's gonna be a cold start. It's probably been, man, probably like 4 or 5 days since we've started this. It's about 60 degrees outside.
That's 800-253.
And this will be, like I said, a cold start. So it starts right up. There's no smoke or anything like that. You see as I rev it. Sounds good, sounds healthy. There's no engine lights on. So we'll pull it out, give it the full walk around. This has 128,000 miles. It's a 6.4 diesel, 4-wheel drive. It's got backup sensors, but no backup camera. And we'll go over like every switch and option and undercarriage, the engine, just show everything pretty much. We gotta get us some room here first though. Alright, there we go. That'll do it. There's a lot to go over on this truck too. It's got a lot of stuff. It's a really nice truck. So kind of starting in the front. Well, the whole body is not really much damage at all, but you know, the grill, there's a little bit of wrinkling in the chrome, like right here. Just a little bit of wrinkling. Pretty normal for these. It's got this little aftermarket push bar. They got your fog lights. That's your block heater right here. It's kind of tucked in, nobody uses it, but it's got a block heater. You see the hood is in good shape. The bumper has rock chips. You know, that's to be expected really. And here it's got good tires on the front. They're really good tread. They're like probably about new, I say. You know, a little bit of scratches on the hubcaps. So as far as I know, I'm not like super versed on these, but the F-450s, they've got a wider stance in the front end with the tighter turning radius from what I've heard. And that's a little bit what makes it a little better with F-350s. There's a scratch there. You know, it's got door scratches here. You know, kind of like right there. These chrome door things appear to be aftermarket. We typically leave them on because they're hard to take off. Yeah, there's some scratches and scuffs kind of all up here. Just stuff you can't really see from 10 feet away, but up close you can. It's got this like chrome aftermarket fuel door cover. The bedside has its own scratches. Kind of see all there. Honestly, a lot of it would buff out. About probably 80% of these scratches I see. You know, like this kind of stuff won't really, but you know, a lot of these will, and you kind of see that when you get them wet, the scratch kind of goes away. You see these rear tires here. So the inside is nice and smooth. This outside one has a little bit of scalloping to it. You don't really notice it when you're driving, but it's there. said, there's a good spare under there as well. The tailgate has its own set of scratches also. Yeah, my guess is this truck was probably a long haul or some kind of RV puller or something like that. You got your rear parking sensors. I'd say this would be a 3/4 receiver, I think, or the bigger one with the sleeve. And it appears to be airbags here. That's going to be, I'll double check, but that should be for the 2 rear airbags. It's got 2 Schrader valves, one there, one there. And typically people will like put them right there. You got your flip over gooseneck right there. You know, the bed's all scratched up. They've used it. Probably needs a bed liner to look really nice. The tailgate step comes out very easily. So does this little handle thingy. All the way around, it's got these little tie downs as well that pop out, called Haida hooks. This side of the bed, it's got its own scratches as well. Like I said, the whole body is straight as far as the shape, but you've got scuffs and scratches, and you know, like when I get these all wet, they do kind of go away. So they would hide away pretty well with the buff and a polish. On these rear tires, same thing. A little bit of scalloping on this outside one. The inside one is smooth. And there's the airbags. And they're still in good condition. On this side, that running board is cracked right here. You know, got some scratches. So as you can see, the DPF has been deleted. So has the EGR, it's been deleted. This front tire is good, nice and smooth. When we got this truck in, the only problem that we knew of was an intermittent no start, which we replaced the starter, that fixed it. But as far as everything else, the truck was in really good shape. It was a local trade-in at a Ford dealership. Like, despite all the scratches, when you stand far away, it's like you never even know it's there, but up close you can see them pretty clearly. A little bit of paint scuffed off there. So, you know, this is a King Ranch leather. It's got a little bit of just drying, cracking. They all do that. Power locks work. Do the windows. All the windows work. We've got these should be flip-in mirrors, which you can see they work on both sides. They got power extending mirrors, which, as you can see, they work on both sides, which is pretty rare for these older ones. A lot of times that stuff's broken. It's got memory seats as well. Premium audio with tweeters in the door. The power seat works, so does the recline. Now these front seats, the console, this is not the original King Ranch leather. It's been replaced, it looks like, with a substitute, because I'm sure that these were all probably torn to heck. Same with the steering wheel, they replaced it with a similar leather. It's very nice, like, for sure, but it's not the original King Ranch. And they've done it in such a way that, like, only the front panels have been replaced. So like these side panels are still the original King Ranch. So it almost looks like a two-tone. I mean, very well done, honestly, but you know, just be aware it's not the original King Ranch leather, but it also won't crack like the original King Ranch leather. The console's in good shape. You know, you got all your stuff in there. The power outlet in there. The steering wheel feels really nice. You know, you can kind of see some remnants underneath of the old King Ranch leather in pretty bad shape. Very blackened. So we'll start with first. It's been idling for a while. You can see no overheating, no lights or anything like that. We're going to do the rear window thing here. So that works. Sunroof. It's trying to work. It's not working. On these, you know, the motor disengages. There's like some plastic pieces that break. And this one, yeah, it's not. The sunroof itself isn't even connected to the motor probably anymore. It's trying to work, but something's broken. The power pedals work. Trailer brake controller works. All the auxiliary switches have power. There's the aux port. Rear parking sensors on and off. Tire pressure control. Well, I think that's a traction control. That works. This is the 4 high, and I can hear the motor engaging, so it's working. Do 4 low. So it kicks in pretty good. Put it back in 2-wheel drive. So, yep. Transfer case engages and cycles properly. Then we got the seat heaters. They turn on. We'll start with the heater. Never remember how to do this. There we go. Alright, so first we'll do heat. And then while we're doing that, we'll get the radio, the navigation, map. It works. It's got a AM, FM, CD, all different things. 6 CD changer, auxiliary, of course, which that would be, I think, under media. Yeah, line in. So there's aux port. Now on the heater's hot. We'll get the AC going too. Yep, AC's getting real cold. We'll let it get colder. Yep, AC's getting ice cold. I can feel the seat heater working also as I'm sitting in it. There's the owner's manual. It's probably got the door code in here. Seeing how well this is taken care of. Normally they do. Let's see. It's got all the books. Looks like the original window sticker in here. Yeah, it looks like it has all the original stuff. I don't see the door code, but those are easy to get off of the vehicle. Typically you can look at a module and get that. It's got a power outlet. You can see the dash is in great shape. Mirror's a normal mirror. Seat heater's working really well. I can feel it really well now. So that's good. But that's working. There's no excessive pressure in the cooling system. It's just like normal, you know, 15 psi or whatever they run at. It's not excessive at all. You got your EGR cooler here, but that doesn't apply anymore. The EGR is deleted on this one, and I think it's been removed. Let's get up here and see. So all these are unplugged, and it appears as if the EGR cooler is gone here. Let's take the blow by. So it's got vapor, but no pressure, no blow by. You can see here as I put it here, well, there's no pressure at all. You've got just crankcase vapor, which is pretty normal on these. This turbo, it's got some, it looks like maybe it's been replaced with a salvage one. These batteries are pretty new, I think a few months old. I think we put those in, yeah, 822. So yeah, both of them were from 822. Really healthy truck, runs and drives great. One thing we do on these too is when we drive them, we put the live data on and we watch the oil and coolant temp correlation, make sure they don't get out of whack, because that'll tell you if the oil cooler is going out. And after like a 20-minute test drive on the highway, this one, all the correlations are perfect. There's no issue with the oil cooler or the coolant system. It's all keeping perfect temperature and correlation. You see the oil leaks are dripping underneath it. No signs of rust anywhere on the body. So that's it. That's the F-450.